Indiana State football fall camp coverage is brought to you by U.S. Lawn, the official lawn care provider of Sycamore Athletics. I know you told the team last night, I'm not going to sleep. I'm ready to go. How much sleep did you get last night?
Well, not much. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to get emotional, but I got a little emotional out there just seeing all the guys out there. I mean, it was just, it's a long time coming. I'm so proud of these guys. This wasn't easy, what they've been through, and I'm awfully proud of them, but you could just feel it today that it's different than it was in the fall. They handled it well in the fall. They handled spring ball, but you know what? This is different, and it's just great to be out here.
It seemed like one of the little things, too, is you're back to your normal stretch. I haven't seen that where you were in the fall where you, of course, had to worry about, and still do, about your COVID protocols, but it was nice to just kind of see, you're back to your side of the field and getting ready for a game.
Well, we got to slow the stretch down a little bit because I'm one of those guys, I want the stretch to go fast, but we got to slow it down a little bit, but they wanted it to go fast. We got to slow the stretch down in all seriousness, but it was probably the fastest stretch because they wanted to get out here and start playing. And but it was a good first day, and we got a long way to go, but I liked what I saw for the first day.
When you think of going through a first day, what are those main things you're looking for that you just want to make sure that your team checks off the list, knowing as a coach there's more you want to do and more to get to, but what's kind of your checklist of what you wanted to see today?
Execution. I want to see execution. I want to get the plays off. We had good, quarterbacks were getting the ball from the center. We're getting lined up. We're playing fast. Was it perfect? No, not even close. Getting lined up, playing fast on defense. We made one bad throw. I'd like to take that back, but we'll learn from that. But, it looked like football out there. Guys are moving around. They're getting lined up. There wasn't a lot of conversation. There was a lot of playing. And when there was good coaching on the sidelines in between plays, but we weren't out there trying to get guys lined. Guys were out there lining each other up and playing football, and it looked like football out there.
What are some of the biggest maybe position battles that you're most looking forward to watch kind of unfold here during camp?
Well, obviously quarterback. And we've got a good group. I'd like to see who's going to step up and take the reins. I think we got good competition there. I really like the depth that we have up front. We've got the most depth we've ever had on the O-line and D-line. We've got some guys that can play. We're deeper than we ever have. So those are probably the two biggest areas. See the guys that are going to step up, not only be the starters, but also who's going to provide great depth for us.
You mentioned up front on the offensive line, I think you had 3 transfers kind of come in over the summer or around that number. How important was that to really just get more guys up there and have that competition?
Well, I don't think you can have enough linemen, for one. And we're as deep as we've ever been on the O-line. And so we added 3 guys. I'll watch the film, but, I've really liked what I've seen in the weight room all summer, and the way they've approached it and the way their attitude and effort has been. Seems like they've really fit in with the group. They're like-minded like the rest of these guys. They got good attitude, good effort. Defensive line, I've seen a lot of good guys emerge over the summer. I've seen great gains. You can see these guys that had the off season really paid off. We got guys like Casey Miller, who's 265, and he's really matured. We got other guys that are in the 245, 250 range that have never been there, mostly in the 230. So you're seeing guys really coming on the D-line and really filling out.
When you think of not just your guys who have been here, but even guys who were freshmen a year ago that haven't been through a camp yet, those guys are bigger, faster, stronger. Have you seen a difference just in those guys, even though they haven't been through a camp?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And that was one of the things we talked about going into the off season is, you see some of these younger linemen that may not have had that off-season training, and they did. And you're seeing Griffin Comer and Spencer Snyder and Tate Parker, and how much that's helped them in the off-season. And now they've really, look like they can give us some depth. Excuse me, but other than that, you can see what a difference a year makes. I mean, Ray Vollmer, just watching him out here, and Khalil Davis. Tice Farrell, I am not mentioning them all, but those guys, you can just see the difference a year. And the guys that were here all summer, that are incoming freshmen, I'm looking at Joey Shue, and I'm looking at Lance Reese, and I can't believe the gains they've made in just a month and a half. I mean, it's been outstanding to see these guys develop.